Hello, welcome to Ekidel, where we train future civil and structural engineers. My name is Fashe Ochet. Today, as you can see this structure we have started, as you can see the heading, Mr. Eze Pure Water Factory. Is that okay? Alright, so we want to do, I want to show you in this video how to do connections. Is that okay? I want to explain one or two things when it comes to connection, and the Protastructure we are using is 2025 Protastructure. Is that okay? So as you can see this, let me see, can you see already designed? Is that okay? Alright, so I haven't explained this one now. So what we are going to be doing now is to do our connections. Is that okay? We are going to be doing our connections for this. So how do you go about the connection? But before then, I want to say, if this is your first time of watching our video, I want to say please hit on the subscribe button and also try to like this video. We want to thank those who have always been liking our videos, who have been telling others about Ekidel, and also those who have been in support in one way or the other. I want to really appreciate you. Thank you so much. God bless you. And also to thank all our people found from United States, from Somalia, from Bangladesh and Ethiopia, Zambia, Malaysia, Nigeria, Rwanda, Tanzania, and many more that maybe I could not remember. So all of you want to say thank you so much. From Ghana, all of you really want to thank you so much. Is that okay? All right. God bless. So now let's dive into today's topic. Okay. So for us to start now, I will now come to what. Don't forget, the essence of this video is to show you connections. Okay, not only connection, also how to do your detailing, how to detail any part of your structure. Is that okay? Of your steel. Is that okay? All right, that's fine. All right, for me to do that, I'll come here now, click on drawing and reports, click on it, and then come here and click on what? ProtaSteel. Is that okay? I'll click on ProtaSteel and then wait for it to come up. Is that okay? All right. All right, it's coming up. So as you can see, so it's coming up. So let's wait for it to finish. This ProtaSteel 2025. Can you see? All right, so let's wait for it. It's coming up. So you can see it's importing. Can you see it's importing? So let's wait for it to come up. All right, so once this one pop up like this, you just click on what? On close. Okay, so let's wait for it to come up. All right, still coming up. All right, let's wait for it to come up. All right, as I said, don't forget to like this video. Is that okay? We really want to appreciate you. It doesn't take you anything, because the more the like of this video, the more YouTube make this video to go viral, because I bet you there are people who want to learn or want to know how to do connection and how to detail it. Is that okay? So that's very, very important. Is that okay? All right, so you might not be producing video, but as you are producing the video and you are liking the video, you are making the video to also reach people who are not who doesn't have that privilege. Is that okay? All right, that's fine. So invariably you are also partner with us. Is that okay? To ensure that other learn what you have learned. Is that okay? Other learn what they want to learn. Is that okay? All right, so once it has come like this, you just click on zoom it. So you see I've zoomed it. Then if you get to this place, don't just start rotating. Can you see it's going off the screen? Can you see it's going off the screen? So now once it has come up like this, you can click anywhere here. You can decide to rotate. You can see I can rotate it to remain there. Is that okay? Why? Because I've clicked at the center. So anywhere you want to detail, for example, look at where I want to detail now. Let's assume I want to detail this place now. Without doing anything, I just move like this. Can you see that place is going off the screen? It has gone off the screen. I can't even locate that place now. Is that okay? So now for you to detail anywhere, or if there's any challenge and you want to solve it and you want to rotate to see it properly, all you need to do, first of all, click on that place. For example, I click on this place now. I can now rotate. Can you see every other part can go off the screen, but that particular place will not go off the screen? Can you see it now? All right, so that is number one, which is very, very key. Okay, so I won't explain that now. We want to start our connection. Now I want to explain this, that for instance, if you look at this is my bracing. These are bracing. Can you see if this pattern of bracing, they are all the same? Maybe after my analysis and design, I now discover that all of them passed the design and they are all of the same size. Is that okay? I don't need to detail everything. All I need to do is to do this particular detail or this particular one properly, and which represents every other ones. Is that okay? That is fine. And also coming to this particular rafter, if you look at it, if they are all the same in my own analysis, or maybe the difference, maybe for example all of them are 100 by 100 by 10, but there's this particular one that's now 100 by 10 sorry, 100 by 100, sorry, 100 by 100 by 10. Let's assume this 100, or let's just make it 100 by 50 by 10. If this one passes by what? 100 by 50 by 10. And one of them now passed by what? 100 by 50 by 12. So all I need to do, I can now use that one that is 100 by 50 by 10 by 11 or by 12 to do what? To detail it, which represents all of them, since the difference is not that much. Is that okay? All right. So but if I want, I can still detail every other one as 100 by 50 by 10 and now detail that particular one that is 100 by 50 by 12. Can you get it now? And I have to locate where that particular one is in the drawing, or the drawing rather. Can you get it now? So that is that. So you might not necessarily need to do or to detail everything. You just pick the one that can represent all of them, in as much as they are all the same. Is that okay? All right, that is fine. Okay, let's now dive into how do you now detail this. Is that okay? And I'll be explaining one or two things to us here. Now, this is a macro gallery where we have different type of connections, and don't forget that we are talking about what? Protastructure 2025. I might not be able to do maybe the base plate today. Is that okay? In this video, maybe in our next video I'll do the base plate, but the connection, I will try my best to see that yes, I show you the connection and also how do you detail it out and export it to AutoCAD. Is that okay? All right, that's fine. Okay, so now looking at this now, so I'm going to start with this. If you look at this particular place, you see beam to beam. That is if what you want to connect, the kind of member that you want to connect, they are both beams. Then you come to what and click on beam to beam. Can you see it now? So as I click on beam to beam, you can see different type of beams and how the connection are being made. Is that okay? All right. So if I want to connect beam to column, that means that I need to know what I want to do before coming here. If you don't know what you want to do, you cannot just come here and pick anything. Do we get it? So that is it. That is fine. So looking at this one now, what I want to do, first of all, I want to brace this place. I want to brace this particular point. Can you see it now? Can you see? I want to brace that particular point. This particular bracing, I want to brace it all. Is that okay? That's fine. And also connect this one, do my connections here. Okay, so for me to do my connection here, first of all, I need to know, in this case, I need to know which one is primary and which one is a secondary. If I look at this one, I think this one should be primary, correct? Understand? Every other one will be connected to this particular one, which means that from the factory, the gusset plate will be welded to this, and the bolt will be on the what? On the gusset plate, so that when they get to side, this one cannot be attached to the gusset plate and this other one can be attached to the gusset plate. Is that okay? All right, that's fine. So how do you now go about that now? Since I want to brace, I'll come to what? I want to connect my bracing, so I'll come to what? Where I see brace. Or first of all, let me run you through. Can you see beam to beam? Also, you can see beam to column. You can see bracing connections. You can see splice connection. This one, you use it when you want to connect two beams. Maybe the span is long and then you want to connect the two beams together. Understand? You come to this place. Can I use this one or you just use this one? So that's that. And also come to what? To poline. So can you see? You can see the polines, and you can also see base plate. Can you see different base plate that we have? In order, so the previous one, this one was not part of it, but now we have it in this particular one. So I want to say also get ready for 2026. New release of Protastructure. That one is so fantastic. If you look at the write-ups, you know that yes, this is what you have been waiting for all this while. All right, so that is that. And coming to do a trusses, can you see truss connection? If that's what you want to do, you go there. Then detailing, can you see all these ones and then all these ones? So etc. That is that. All right, come back to this one now. What I want to do now, I want to connect this. Okay, I want to connect this. So what I will do now, I'll come to my bracing because that's what I want to do. Click on bracing, click on this particular one and click on what? And click on it. Is that okay? And I can come here. Is that okay? And then look at this. I'll come here. Which one is primary? This is primary. Then click on this one and this one. Right click. Can you see? Can you see it now? Let me escape and click on this one so that I can now rotate. Can you see? I can rotate all through. I can do anything I want to do, but that place will not go off my screen. Can you see the essence of clicking? Can you see it now? So you can now see what I was trying to explain that time. That from the factory, this particular one will be welded to this already from the factory, but the bolt, the hole for the bolt for this other one will be on this gusset plate and this other side, so that when we get to side, you only carry this one and bolt it with this. Is that okay? And tie it with this, and also this side and tie it with this. Is that okay? So all right, that is fine. So now coming to this place now, this other side now, the same thing I'm going to be doing. Click on this, then click on the main member first, and then click on this, right click, and click on this, right click. Is that okay? That is that for that. I also come to this other side, click on this, then click on this, right click, then click on this, right click. Okay, and go up again this other side, click on this and this, right click on this and this one, then right click. Okay, we have that one there. All right, come to this one, click on this and this, right click, and click on this, sorry, click on this and this, then right click. Can you see now? So this particular one now, this particular member now have been properly what? Braced. Can we see it? It has been properly what? Braced. Is that okay? So that is it. That's that. So now we now proceed. Is that okay? So what I want to do now, I've done for that aspect. So I want to connect this one. Is that okay? Which is my beam to column to beam to my rafter. Is that okay? So then in that case now I'll come to this others. I'll take this one inside. Click on beam to column. I guess yes. Okay. I'll choose this one now. Choose this one. Come here. The first one and this one. Then this one. Then right click. Can you see it now? So we have that there. Is that okay? I've connected this one to this. Okay, so I also come to the click on this one and this one, right click. Okay, sorry, come to this place again. The finger is still there. Click on this one. All right, so click on this one again and this one. Okay, sorry. All right. Okay, so let me rotate this one. Sorry. Okay, come to this side again. Come to this place. Okay, click on this and this. Sorry. Click on this and this one. Okay, that's appeared there. So this is how you continue till you finish this this particular one. Is that okay? All right, haven't shown you that. What about our polyline connection? Is that okay? I need to do my polyline connection. I'll take this one back inside so I'll not open too many things. Is that okay? I'll click on this one now. Come to the first one here and come to this place now. Let's come in. Okay, where do we want to use? Okay, let's use this one anyway. We can use anywhere. So let me click on this one, then come here. Click on this one, then this one. I'm coming. This one. Okay, it's there. Can you see it now? We have it there, and also, sorry, the finger is no longer there. So click on this one here, this one, and this one. Okay, that's appeared there. So click on this one, and this one. Okay, this one here, and sorry, this one, and this one. Okay, can you see it now? This one here, this one here, this one here. Okay. All right, what's happening here? I'm coming. Okay, all right, it's okay. Okay, so that's that. So I'll continue again, or let me just click here. Okay, let me do the final one. Let me just click on this one, then click on this particular member. Sorry, click on this, then this one here, it appears. So that's fine. So now, having done this one like this, how you go about all of them. So having done this one now, the next thing I want to show you here is this. If you look at this properly, if you look at this is a column and beam. Is that okay? This column, sorry, this is yes, column and beam. So if I come to this place now, I talk of column and beam. Sorry, this beam and column. Yes, I come to this point here. Okay, if I should use this one now, if I click on this one here and this one here, what happened? Can you see? Cut off. Can you see? It has been cut off. Can you see? So then the question now is, how do you now do it? So the first thing, once you have clicked on this, click on this beam first, then I'll now come and click on this one. Can you see? It's this pattern. So I'll click on this one first, then come and click on this one, appear here. Correct. Can you see it now? All right, so that's how you go about this. So now I won't explain this one now. The next thing, I'll take this one inside. So what I want to do now, if you look at this particular point here, we need to do the connection, isn't it? So for us to do this connection of this particular one here, let me come to this place. Here. Which one is that? Which one are we using? I think it was here. It's here. Okay, let me escape. Okay, let's use this one. Let me use this one now. Is that okay? Let me use this one. All right, so now I want to connect this beam and this one. So I'm going to be using what? Apex. Is that okay? So apex hunch. So I'll come to, since it's beam to beam, I'll come here first. I'll click. Can you see apex hunch? I'll click on this one, click on this, and also click on this. Can you see? Can you see it here? Can you see it now? Let me click on this one first so that I can rotate properly. Can you see it now? You can now see what we have. Can you see it? You can now see. Can you see what we have here? Can you see? Wonderful. Is that okay? how we have done this apex hunch connection. Can you see? All right, so having done all of this like this, so let's assume that you have finished everything, all the connection that you want to do based on this. So which is going to be representing every other one. For this apex hunch is for all of them. For this type of connection here is for all of them. For this type of connection here is for all of them. For this type of connection here is for everyone. Is that okay? For all of them. So that is that. All right, also for the polyline too, the same thing. So what I'm going to do now after this is to do what? To number everything. So for me to be able to number, I have to select all of them first. So once I click select it, so let's wait for it to be selected. Correct. So I'll now come to this place of drawing and report and come to what? To numbering, and then click on perform numbering. Okay, from here I'll now click on what? Apply and start numbering. So once I've done that, I'll wait for it to finish. Okay, let it finish. It's coming up. All right, number completed, numbering completed order. Okay, so I can now click on what? Apply, and then finally I close. It's okay. All right, so now having done this one like this now, the next thing to do now is to start our what? Our detailing. Is that okay? To start our detailing. Is that okay? Very, very important. Okay, to start the detailing now, what you will need to do in detailing this place now, first of all, let's start with this. Let's start with this particular member. I want to detail this member now. Is that okay? For me to detail this member, since I've already done what we call a numbering, so the next thing is to click on this. I want to detail this particular rafter. Is that okay? So which is my beam. I will right click on it and then click on select assembly. Click on it. Can you see? Select. I've done select assembly, then right click and then click on show selected. You see, show only selected. I'll click on this. Can you see? For this particular one only, can you see this side? Is that okay? Can you see that that our gusset plate? Can you see, which has already been welded? So on getting to side, we are going to attach the bracing to this. Is that okay? So you can see them. You can see the polyline. Can you see everything on this? Can you see? Wonderful. Can you see what we are having now? All right. So from here now, I can decide to do what? To detail this one now. So for me to detail for this one, I can now just right click now and come to where we are seeing create drawing. I'll now come to assembly drawing. Click on it. And once I click on it, I have to wait for it. Is that okay? So it's now trying to come up. Is that okay? Okay. So let's wait for it. It's coming up. All right, good and fine. So now once you get to this place, after it has finished what you need to do, you come in here and double click. I'll double click on this and let's wait for it. Can you now see it now? You see 835156 CE001, because that is the first one I'm doing. Is that okay? That becomes my 001. So I'll double click on it and wait for it. So it's trying to bring up the details. Is that okay? So it's detailing it for us. Is that okay? So let's wait for it. All right, you can see that the background. So I'll now come here now and close this. So can you now see what we have? Can you see it? Can you see it now? So can you see those what the connections? Can you see the distance from this point to this bolt here, from here to here, from here to this one, and all of that? Can you see it now? We are going to print this one out. Is that okay? And this other side, can you see this other side too? All of them, can you see them? All the connections. Okay, so when you get to this place now, if you look at the main beam, this is main beam. So if you look at the main beam here, I'm scrolling. Okay, can you see the main beam? This green line and this green is the thickness. Is that okay? Of your beam. So you can see this is the welding thickness at this point. This is also your thickness at this point. This is your welding thickness. Where is it? Okay, this one here is the thickness of your welding. All right, so you can see the other part. I think this one's from the top. Can you see it? Yes, from the top. Can you see? You can see what you have from the top. Can you see this side here and this other side here? Can you see? All of this is what you are having. So for me now, if I want to move this one now, if I want to move this one away, you can see it has changed. Because of change, I click on it and move it down. Can you see it now? This one also, I move it down to create space. Is that okay? Fine, good and fine. Can you see how it is? So now from this one now, if I like, there's this another one I want to show you how to move this this particular line. Okay, all right. So let me show you this. I'm coming. If you yes, can you see it now? Press it down. Once that's changed, can you see? Can decide to take this one in. It's erasing that place. Can you see? So I can bring it down again. The same thing. Is that okay? Let me move it up a little. Let me move it up a little. Correct. It's okay. All right, so that is that. So this one now, I can now, if I want to rename this one now from what I have as 001, I'll double click on this place, not inside here, it's here. Is that okay? Double click here. Can you see it now? I'll name it as what? My Rafter. Is that okay? I'll name it as my what? Rafter. Is that okay? Okay. Then I'll now click on what? On OK. Can you see here? That's changed. It's no longer that 851 whatever. It's now my wall 001. It's now my Rafter. Is that okay? Once I've done this one now, is that okay? The next thing I'll do what? I'll click on close and say yes. Click on yes and wait. So for me to go back to the other side, my main drawing where I'm working, I'll come to this place and click on what? Model view, Ctrl+D, double click on it, and let's wait for it. Is that okay? It has brought me here. Then here now I'll right click and click on what? Sorry, right click here and click on show all. So it has brought me here. So that's how to detail this one. So this one I've detailed now represents every other Rafter. Is that okay? That is fine. Now, I haven't explained that. The next thing I want to detail this part. Is that okay? I want to detail this part, and also I want to detail this part, and also I want to detail this part, and finally we again okay, I want to detail this edge. Is that okay? We stand for the edges. Is that okay? This one stand for the inside and this one stand for the edges. Is that okay? Also, yes, okay, between this one too, I want to detail this one. So, and also this apex hunch, I want to detail it. So how do you go about it? So now for us to do that, but before then, let me do what we call a section cutting. Is that okay? I want to cut my section. Okay, from the front here, I need to know 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'll go to plan view, sorry, to view, double click on it. Okay, if you look at this one now, it's not showing what all the polylines, all the connections. So what I'll do, I'll double click here. Is that okay? You can see all these ones here. I'll turn to 0. Turn this one also to 0. Is that okay? And click on apply and then click on OK. Can you see it now? They have all appeared. Can you see it now? They have all appeared. So you can see where I'm working on. Is that okay? This way we are working on, isn't it? So for me to now cut my section now, I will now come to this place called view. So from this view, I want to create what? View by 2 points. So click on it. Understand? I'll come to this point here. This yellow, I always use this yellow. Click on this yellow. Is that okay? And then move straight to the other side of it. Is that okay? To the other edge of it, which is here 7. Okay, come to the yellow, see the yellow here, and then click and let's wait for it. Perfect. Can you see now? Can you see what that's given to us? You can now see our polylines. You can see everything here. Can you see it here? Can you see? This is my section now. So I'll also double click on it, this place, and rename it as what? Section A, whatever, or section AA, whichever one, just to not to waste time. So that is that. Whatever name you like, you can give to it. Is that okay? So I'll now click on what? On OK. All right. So having done this one now like this, I'll come back to this place and double click here. Is that okay? Oh, sorry. Let me go back. Double click here. Let's take me back. Okay. Sorry. Show all. Okay, no, sorry. 3D view. See it here. Okay, I have my section already at one side, so I'll leave it there. So the next thing now, I want to detail this place. Is that okay? I want to detail this place. For me to detail this particular place now, so for me to detail this particular place now, I'll click on this. Once I click on that, I'll come to my steel and come to this place called detailing item manager. Click on this. Is that okay? I'll shift this one side at one side and come here and give it a name. Is that okay? I can now say what name should I'm going to give it now. Connect 1, con 1, that's connection 1 or whatever. Is that okay? So that is that. Then this is my con 1. Okay, I'll click on add. Is that okay? Is that okay? I'll click on what? Or brace con 1. Is that okay? That's brace connection. So I'll click on brace con 1. Is that okay? Then I click on add. And once I've clicked on that, you can see appear here. So I'll move it once and I'll click on what? Select object. I'll click on select object. Which one is the primary one? This one. Is that okay? Then this other side and this other side, then right click. Can you see captured? That place has been captured. So I'll now come to this place now. Do I want to see the back? For example, let me show you all so that you know the one that you don't need by the time I'm explaining. Click on this one. That means you want to see the back, you want to see the top, check. You want to see the right, you check it. Anyway, you want to see, you can, I want to see the bottom, you click on it. Then you also want to see the 3D. Very, very important. Most of the times, the most important is what the front and also the back. Every other one, you don't really need it, but for me, for the purpose of explanation, I will leave it so that you can see all. So for me to see the 3D, I'll click on what? On the 3D. Is that okay? I'll click on it. And once I click on it, you can see 3D 1. So I'll now click on what? On close. So this place now, mind you, this place now represents, this place, detailing of this place represents every other aspect. Is that okay? So also what I want to detail is this place now, isn't it? This one's here. Is that okay? I want to detail this this one here. Is that okay? I want to detail this particular one here. So for me to detail it now, I'll come here and click on this and come to this place now. And also I can name it as what? Brace 2, brace con 2. Is that okay? Then click on add. Is that okay? I'll come to this place and click on select. So since I've clicked on select, I'm going to select this, this one and this one, then right click. Can you see? Captured. So I'll now come here. I'll now bring this one out properly. Then I want to see the back. I want to see this place also and also this place. Is that okay? All right. And then I want to see my 3D. Click on this plus sign that has appeared. Is that okay? Then the next thing I'll now do now is to click on what? On close. Is that okay? That one has been captured. This one now represents every other one. Therefore, I will now go ahead. I also want to detail this aspect now, this particular place. Let me click here so I can rotate properly. Okay, I want to rotate it properly. Escape. Okay, I want to rotate this place properly. Okay, so click on this one. I'm coming. This particular one here. I'm coming. Let me see. No, it's not giving me what I want. No, just hold on. I want to detail that aspect, that place. Let me see very well. Let me zoom very well. Is it this one? Is it clicking? It's not clicking. It's not selecting. Here is a red one of it. Where is it? All right. Let me just select. Let me select the whole of this. Is that okay? Let's select the whole of this. I'm coming. The whole of this. Guys, okay. The whole of this aspect. Okay, all right, let me see. Okay, all right, since we have selected that place now, let me see if it's properly selected. I think so. All right, if it's not okay for me, I can adjust that one later, no problem. So I'll now come to this place, click on this place now, then move this one aside and make it what? Hunch. That's H, hunch, con, H con. Is that okay? Not to waste time. Then click on this. Then also move one side and click on select object. Select this one. Select this other one again. Then right click. That place captured. Can you see it now? So I will now come here. I need the back. For example, if you need the back, yes, which I need. Okay, and bottom, which I don't need, but I'm just clicking. Then right click. I don't need it. So I only need majorly back and front. Is that okay? Most of the times that's what is needed. And then my 3D, that's what I need. That's 3 aspects. It's what's very important. Okay, I'll click on add to add this one here and then click on what? On for example, if I uncheck any part, for example the top, it will disappear from here. The left, if I click to uncheck the left, is that okay? It will disappear. Can you see? If I uncheck the bar, no, the bottom now, can you see? What about the right? If I uncheck this right, can you see? I'm left with the 3 things, major thing, front, back, and the 3D of this particular place of connection. So but for the sake of this training, I can just leave it for you to see everything. Okay, okay. Then haven't done all of this one like this. What is my 3D? Okay, my 3D. All right, come up. Oh, sorry, I already have the 3D again. It's okay, no problem. All right, I will now click on what? On close. Is that okay? I've gotten that aspect. So the next thing now that I want to detail, I want to detail this place. Where is it? Sorry, see it now. Okay, let me come back to this place. Where is my poline? I want to detail my poline. Very important. Okay, this one represents all of them. All right, I think that is all. Okay, let me see. Correct. Okay, so I want to detail this one. I've selected that one. Then click on this one now and click that's what? P connection, P con. That's pin connection 1. Is that okay? They click on add. So move it one side and select everything. Select this one, select this one, select this one. Oh sorry, let me close this. Oh, mistake. Okay, let me come back, let me go back. We are with 3D. Bring up. Okay, let me click on this. Okay, let's deselect this. Let's deselect this, sorry. Okay, then I'll come to this place now. Is that okay? And then that's pick on one, then click on add, then come here, select object. I'll come here now, select this, then right click. Can you see captured? So I can now come here now and make it, let me bring this one in or out. So click on this one now, click on this one here, check this one also, and then check this plus sign to give me the 3D of it. Is that okay? Then I can now click on what? On close. All right, at this point, in case you have not still clicked on like button, I want to say please click on the like button. Is that okay? And also tell others about Ekidel, because some millions of people, in fact billions of people, are out there that are looking for this knowledge. You might have gotten it good and fine, but for the sake of those and for the love of this profession and for those who are actually eager to learn, please click on the like button and also subscribe to our channel. Is that okay? So that as you are going, definitely as you are going, there are some things that we'll be bringing up that you have not known before, but because you have already subscribed, anytime we post video in YouTube, we definitely send you a notification, so that you know that yes, we have posted a video for you to watch and also learn one or two things. Is that okay? All right, that's fine. Okay, the other one we want to do is this aspect now. This one here. Is that okay? Okay, I'll click on this. What's happening? Okay, let's assume we want to do this one here. Let me click on this, let me rotate it very well. All right. Okay, so I want that aspect to be connected. Okay, sorry, there's this other thing we have not done. If you look at this place, we have not done our connection here. We have not done this connection here. There's something I need to explain. Even on this one, there's something I need to explain. Okay, so I want to connect beam to column. Is that okay? This is beam to column. Okay, yes, you know, this one is beam to beam. Let me go to beam to column. Where is it? Okay, here. Okay, I'll pick this one. Let me see this one and this one now. Let's see. Correct, connected. Is that okay? And this one again, connect. Can you see it now? I've done that connection there. So is that okay? So now the next thing is if you look at this point here, this particular bracing that we use is, we can't call it beam to column, and you can never call it bracing to this. This one is GAT, and in this place there's no place where it's being written GAT connection. Is that okay? So which automatically means that at side, so don't even bother to stress yourself about this particular place that you want to do the connection. Is that okay? They can, okay, maybe manually you can try to bring out this connection here. Is that okay? But manually they can just, during construction, they can just weld this particular place. This is just to hold this one and raise the block. Is that okay? That's if they want to use this. Is that okay? But based on this, they want something like this. Is that okay? All right, that's fine. And even as it is, if they still need, if they don't have money for maybe block, they can just use some things to cover this place, and this one will serve as a support to whatever thing they are using to cover this particular outside part. Is that okay? All right, that's fine. Okay, so I've explained this one. We are also going to be detailing this aspect also. Is that okay? So I'm going to take my time to do that. Which other aspects we have not done? We have done this, we have done this, we have done this. For the pole line, we have done the pole line, and which other one again? Okay, remain 2 or 3. All right, let me quickly do this one before I forget it. All right, so now for me to detail this particular place, now I'll click on this one here. Sorry, I want to detail this one here. Is that okay? This one here. Is that okay? I want to detail this, so I'll click on this one. All right, come to this place here, and then I'll call it, there's a column to beam, let's say beam, or anything, beam con. Is that okay? Just a way I'll remember and know what I've done. Is that okay? 1. Is that okay? I'll click on add. Is that okay? Column to beam con 1. So that's this aspect. I'll click on what? Select object. I'll come here, select this, select this, select this. Is that okay? And then right click. Is that okay? That place has been captured, and I'll come here now I'll come here now, select this one, select this one, select this one, and also my 3D, then I'll click on what? On close. Is that okay? All right, finally, this is how you go about all of them. Is that okay? And let's assume I've done my base plate now, base plate here, and I want to detail it. The same thing, I'll capture it for detailing. Is that okay? All right, and then when I cut my section, you will also see that place being cut. Assuming I've done this. Is that okay? All right, so which other aspect again? Where again is this one? Okay, let's see this one. I think I've done one. Okay, come here now. This is it. Come in. This is it. Let me click on this. Okay, fine, that's fine. Okay, all right, I'll click on this one. I think I've done one connection like that. Okay, I'll come to this place. I'll make it hcon hcon 2. All the names will appear. Is that okay? I'll click on add, select object. I'll come to this place now, select this, and also right click. That place captured. I'll come here now, do this one here, do this one here, do this one here. Is that okay? All right, and then click on this one, on this 3D. Okay, and then click on close. All right, haven't done it like this now, so you can now see we are done with all our connections, because everything that we have here represents every other aspect of what, of our connections. Is that okay? So that is fine. So now that you have done this one, now I will need to position this one very well, because this is the final part now. Are you hearing me? This is the final part, so I need to position this one very well, because the way I want it to be seen in AutoCAD is that okay when I export it, because I'm going to export, I'm going to be exporting this 3D. Is that okay? I'm going to be exporting this 3D. Is that okay? So since I have that at the back of my mind, I'm going to position it properly. Is that okay? Let me position it properly, the way it will stand for printing. Okay, is it okay like this or like this? All right, let's just choose anyone for now. Is that okay? Let's leave it like this. Okay, I think it's okay like this. Is that okay? Or if you want, you can bring the head down a little, bend it a little. Is that okay? Okay, let's use this pattern. Is that okay? All right, so having done this one now like this, the next thing is to take it to how we can go to detail it. Okay, I'll come here now, I'll double click on this. Is that okay? I'll come here now, double click on this. Okay, this place, this way I want every other thing to be. Is that okay? This way I want every other thing to be. All right, let me go back again. Let me go back. Let me cancel this. There's something I needed to do. Let me double click on this one. All right, it has brought us here. So I want to detail this particular one now. For example, where is it? Okay, this particular column. Let's assume I'm done. I've done this base plate of this. Is that okay? And I want to detail this particular one now. Right click and click on select assembly, and then right click on this, and then click on I'm coming, show only selected. Is that okay? You can see the connection of this one. Can you see of this place now? So I'll now come here now, right click. Assume I've done the base plate. Is that okay? Base plate, you'll have seen the base plate here. So I'll click on this one now. Sorry, right click and come to, I'm coming, show all back. Let me show all back again. Let me see. Okay, I'll click on this one, right click, select assembly, then right click and click on what, show only selected, then right click and come down to this place now. You can see drawing, and then drawing, create drawing, and come to assembly drawing, and let's wait for it. Okay, all right, so now I'll come here now and double click. Is that okay? Can you see now 001? Because that one that is 001, I've already made it what, Rafter. Is that okay? I'll double click on this to bring it up. Is that okay? Come on, finish. Okay, good. So I'll close this one now. So I'll close this one. All right, so can you see it now? Can you see it here? You can see it's what, UKB 254 by 146 by 43. Is that okay? All right, so that's see the connection here. You can see this place now. Can you see? All right, you can see it here. Can you see it here? All right, so that is fine. So I'll now double click here, not inside. Is that okay? I'll double click here, outside here, and name it as well as my column. Is that okay? My column, which represents all of them, for example. So I'll click on OK, then come here, close it, and click on what? Yes. Is that okay? I'll double click on this one now. Double click on this one now. If I want, I can just start the detailing from exporting from here, but let me show you the process. Is that okay? I'll double click on this one here, Let's take it. Okay, from here now I'll right click and click on show all. Is that okay? All right. Okay, hope I've not tampered with the position, how we want it to look like. Okay, we are almost done. Okay, we said like this is okay, right? Like this is okay. All right, it's okay. So I'll now come here now, double click on this. Is that okay? Double click on this. Then let's come. Okay, from here now, double click on this one. Is that okay? Yes. So now all other detailings, all the details of other ones, where do we want it to be? We want them to be on what? On the rafter side. Is that okay? I'll double click on this to bring up the rafter. Is that okay? So I'll click on this. Let's come up. Be fast, be fast, be fast, be fast, be fast. Okay, I click on this one to close. So can you see it now? I have it here. I have this one here. So first of all, I want to bring every other thing here. Is that okay? I want to bring my section AA. Click on it, right click and click on what? Create viewpoint. Click on it. Can you see it now? See my section. Can you see? I'll click on this. Can you see it has changed? I can now position it properly. I can position it properly now. If I like, let me bring it outside here. So my section and my 3D will be on one side. Let me just put it here like this. Okay, then also come to the place of 3D view, right click and then create viewpoint. Let's wait for it. Okay, can you see it here now? Also, can you see the way I've positioned it here? There, can you see it now? So if they print this one now, it will look very clean and clear. Is that okay? All right, now let me click somewhere. Can you see it now? Isn't it? So now for me to now have all those details, be it for the polyline, be it for anything. So for me to have them, because everything they are inside this 3D, isn't it? They are inside this 3D. I'll select all. For me to select all, I don't need to move. I'll just click on this. Can you see? Automatically it will be selected. I'll now come to this place now. I'm coming. I'll come to this place now. So okay, yes, I'll come to this place. It's not here. It's not on this annotation. No. I'll come to tools. Okay, can you see it here now? I'll click on this particular one now. You can see connection details drawings. Is that okay? So I will now click on it and let's wait for it. Is that okay? Let's wait for it. It's processing, calculating. Can you see? It has already shown us those write-ups. Is that okay? Where they are and everything. So can you see? It has generated them for us. So can you see it now? Can you see everything that you wrote that time? Can you see? P-con, that's for polyline something. Okay, brace con, can you see one? All of those things that you have written, you can see them here. Is that okay? All right, so if you now look at your section 2, you will see it. Can you see H-con? Can you see? It has shown you. You can see brace con, can you see it here? And also P-con, can you see it here? So all of that, that is that. Okay, now let's now look at those details. Is that okay? So coming here, this one that's outside here. So if you look at this now, can you see this one? We call it what do we call it? Column to beam. Can you see column to beam? Can you see it? That connection that we did, yes, that connection that we did in that place. Can you see the column, see the beam that are connected to it? Is that okay? Let's now come to it. Where is my front? Can you see the front? You need this one for printing, and the back you need this one for printing. So you don't need these ones. So you don't need this one. That's why I was trying to show you that's not everything you need. You are going to be printing. Is that okay? So you need this one and the front and back, but this other one you don't need. The next thing you need is your 3D for this particular place. Is that okay? That's fine. Now coming to this one now. This will brace con. So if you look at your 3D, can you see? Can you see your 3D? Can you see your 3D now? This is your 3D. I've taken care of this. So can you see it now? So let me see my front and back. Let's see. I'm coming. You can see the top. See the top here. So looking at this, you need the top. Top is very okay. You can see it here, and also you can see the dimension. Can you see 90 by 90? Can you see by 8? This also 90 by 90 by 8. Is that okay? And then this stands for this, and for this. Is that okay? All right. So that is that. And this one also, can you see how it's showing you 90 by 90 by 8, 90 by 90 by 8, and this. All right. So that is fine. And your 3D. So go to the next one now. Looking at the next one, can you see that aspect, that plate that we did? We are trying to detail. Can you see where we have those connections? Can you see the 3D where that we call a brace 2? Can you see it now? You can see the 3D view. You can see the bottom side. You need this one. Is that okay? And also the front and back. Okay, this one, the back is not too okay. You can see the top. So what you need to print now is the top. In this case now, we need the top to print. You can see. That's why you need to click all of them. Is that okay? There are situations whereby you don't need all this top. You don't need the bottom. What we need is front and back. But in this case now, looking at this, we need the top and also the bottom and the 3D. Can you see now? We need the top. You can see the top view and the dimension, and also the bottom which is this one, and the dimension, and also the 3D. This is what we're going to be printing for neat work. All right, coming to the other one, which we call a H-con, which is the, can you see the 3D? That's the apex horn. Can you see it, the 3D? And also now look at it. Which one do you need? Okay, sorry. Okay, we have two of them that time, so you can see the 3D. Let's switch other one. Yes, the back. You can see the back. The back is giving us what we need. Can you see it now? Can you see the back? And also the front. Can you see the front? Can you see what we have in this case now? So looking at this one now, we don't need the bottom. Looking at this, we don't need the bottom and the top. Is that okay? What we need is the front and the back of this and the 3D. All right, that is clear. All right, coming to this place now. This is how you go about all of them. See my P-con, that's per line. Can you see the connection here? And in this case now, I need the back. Can you see it? I need this one, the back, to look like this, and also the front, which is this one. Is that okay? So this is how you see your detail. Can you see this other aspect again? You can see this one, this connection here. Can you see this 3D, which we call a what? H-con2. Can you see this particular one here? And also, can you see this front? You can see the back. Is that okay? The right and the top is not needed. Is that okay for your printing? But what is needed is what is your front and also your back. Is that okay? Where is your back? Where is the back? Okay, where is the front? This is the front. Where is the back? Bottom. You don't have back. Let me see. Oh, not click on back. This is the front. Okay, that time we not click on back. Is that okay? This one is still okay. Is that okay? Because that's what we need, the dimension, and that is all. Okay, and the 3D. So you can now see how we have gotten all of this. So now, what the next thing? How do you dimension it? How do you dimension all of this, which is its final stage before we now export? For you to dimension this one now, I'll come to my dimension tools. You can now see the I'm coming align. You see align. Can you see align, horizontal, and all of that? I'll click on the align because this is what I want. From this bob here, I'll start from this bob here to this particular bob here. Is that okay? I'll move again to the next bob, which is this one here. Also to the next one, which is this one here. Also move to the next one. This is how you do to all. Is that okay? All right. Okay, sorry, I suppose I've clicked on this one. No problem. Okay, or you click on this one if you like. You can start your own from here, but let me use this dot line. Is that okay? So, and also this one to guide properly. Is that okay? And finally this one. Now if you have done all of them up to the end, is that okay? Up to the end, all you need to do is just to click on what? Come away from it. You can see where I stop somewhere here, then just move away from it. You can see where I stop here, so just move away from it and position it properly, and then click on what? On and right click. Correct? Can you see now? That's give my dimension. Is that okay? Okay, I jump one. Understand? I jumped one, so that's no problem. So the distance from here to this place was 75, which during, if you remember, it was 75 we used. Is that okay? I also do the same thing to this other aspect. Okay, so the next thing now, if I want to dimension this place, I'll go to vertical. Sorry, let me escape. I'll come to this way, vertical. Then from this point here, this particular point here to the next point here, there's something here. So also to the next point here. Is that okay? Then this last one here, no, bottom here. Let me use this one. Then also this above the ground level, which is 500. Let me see. Can you see 500 also? And then to the foundation itself, 1001. Can you see accurate dimension? So I'll now come here, weigh a little, put it here. Fine. So also I need the horizontal one. Escape. Then click on horizontal. I also need from this point here. Let me start from here. Okay, let me use this from this point here. Okay, let me see horizontal. Then from this point here, what's happening? I'm coming from this point. Okay, let me do it again. Horizontal. It's not showing. Okay, let me use this. Okay, definition. Okay, horizontal, this one from here to this point here, to this point here, to this point here, and also to this point here, and also to this point here. Is that okay? I'll move down a little. Is that okay? And then right click. Can you see it? This is how you dimension it from here. Is that okay? And if there's another thing that you need to dimension, I think that is also this one. Now guide them the point at which they are going to position the holes for this they are going to do what? Welding this per line. Is that okay? All right, so that is that. So I haven't done all of this one. Now the next thing, how do I take them to AutoCAD for the proper detailing? Is that okay? So now I'll click on what? On this, close it, and click on yes. Is that okay? All right, so I haven't done that. Now I can directly come here. I don't have to go back into the general drawing. I'll come here now, double click on it again to bring me to this place. Then where my all the work is, or my works, where they are, is what inside Rafter. And also we only have this column here. I'll check the two. Is that okay? Check the two. If I want to see the top, understand, I'll click on the on this one, story 2. Is that okay? If I want to see the foundation, anything you want to see, you can click on them. Is that okay? All right, that is fine. Then I will now come to this place. Now you can see DXF export. I'll click on what? On export. A dialog box will pop up. So we're almost done. Okay, where do I want to say? Let me go to desktop, and under desktop, let me see phone. Did I say handout? Okay, let me see handout. Let me see. Okay, let's put it inside handout. Is that okay? Let's put inside handout. Is that okay? Or folder, anyone. Let's just put it inside handout and click on this, and let's wait for it. Is that okay? And let's wait for it to export. You can see abort. We are not aborting, so let's wait for it to get done. Is that okay? All right, so at this point, in case you have not still click on like button, I want to say please do, and also subscribe if this is your first time. Is that okay? All right, so let's wait for it to get done. Also, I just remember our fans from Indian, so we want to really appreciate you also for your support. Is that okay? Thank you so much. All right, so now looking at it, it's done. This is done, so I can now click on done. Is that okay? So I haven't done that. Now I can now come down and let's see. I'm coming. Let me close this place. Okay, come to this place now. Double click here. Is that okay? Yes, it has brought me here now. So now let's now see what we have done. Is that okay? So I'll come here now. Come here. Let me see desktop. On that desktop, we put it on where is the handout? Okay, double click on this. Okay. Let's see. I hope we are able to see it. Okay, let's look for it. Let me look for it. Bottom chord. No, we don't have something like that. Is it something like that? Bottom contour. Is that what we have? We only have 3. We have Rafter. Okay, I think it's Rafter. Is that okay? It's Rafter. Is that okay? It's Rafter. That we have. Let me double click on it. Let's wait for it to come up. Is that okay? All right. So can we see now? So we can now see our work. Can you see? Can you see? Clean job. Can you see now? So you can now see. So you can now see they are very good to go. Can you now see it here? You can see how we have positioned the 3D and how it's coming out neat and clean and clear. Can you see our section? Can you see it here? So can you see the dimensions that we did? Can you see them? Can you see all of them? So this is how to go about your connections. That method I have used, you can do any type of connection that you want. Is that okay? And how, when you have finished, how do you export them? What are the process? Is what you have just done now. Is that okay? All right, thank you very much. Till I see you in our next, and then in our next video, I want to say please give this video a thumbs up, and also hit on the subscribe button if this is your first time, and please also talk to others about Ekidel. Is that okay? What God has been helping us to do, and what God has also been helping you to do by posting our video and by talking to others. Is that okay? All right, thank you so much. Till I see you next time in our next video, I want to say bye.